What's going on, everybody? Spunky Nights 91 coming guys with another video. So it is official. The Eagles 2020 NFL schedule has been released. We already knew who the Eagles will be playing next year, but we now officially know what week they're going to be playing each opponent. I'm going to go over this entire schedule here, including the 4 preseason matchups. I'm going to tell you which games I think the Eagles are going to win and which games I think they're going to lose. Of course, that means I'll be giving you my prediction for their 2020 season, my record prediction for their season. Yeah, I'm going to go over this schedule real quick, including the 4 preseason matchups. And then following that, like I said, I'm going to give you my prediction of which games they're going to win and which ones they're going to lose. So with that said, let's go ahead and go over the schedule. Starting with the 4 preseason matchups. The first 3 games of the preseason, it appears that they have not actually officially set the date of these games. I don't know if it has to do with the coronavirus or not, but the first 3 games of the preseason just has a time frame. It doesn't have the actual date of these games. But anyway, starting off with the week 1 matchup, which is going to be between August 13th and August 17th for the preseason. You got the Eagles traveling to Indianapolis to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Week 2, between August the 20th and August the 24th. You got the Eagles traveling to Miami to take on the Miami Dolphins. Week 3, between August 27th and August 30th. You got the Eagles at home taking on the New England Patriots. And week 4, the final preseason game, the date has been set for this one. Thursday, September the 3rd. You got the Eagles at home versus the New York Jets. Now, moving down to the regular season here. To kick off the season here. Week one of the regular season, September the 13th. You got the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to Washington to take on the Washington Redskins. That is a 1 p.m. game on Fox. You guys remember the last time that we played 1 p.m. on Fox when we played the Washington Redskins at their stadium? You guys remember that season? That was the year that the Eagles won the Super Bowl. So who knows? That Super Bowl winning season, we played them in Washington at their stadium and won that game. Who knows? But anyway, moving on down here, week 2 here. Sunday, September the 20th, the Eagles will be at home playing the Los Angeles Rams. That is also a 1 p.m. game on Fox. Week 3 here, Sunday, September the 27th, the Eagles will be at home against the Cincinnati Bengals, 1 p.m. on CBS. Week 4 here, this is this is Sunday, October the 4th. The Eagles will be going to Santa Clara or San Francisco area. Santa Clara. They'll be going to take on the San Francisco 49ers, 8:20 p.m. So I'm assuming that of course will be a Sunday night football game. Eagles at the San Francisco 49ers. Week 5 here, Sunday, October the 11th. The Eagles will be traveling to Pittsburgh to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers, 1 p.m. On Fox. Week 6, Sunday, October the 18th. The Eagles will be at home against the Baltimore Ravens, 1 p.m. on CBS. Week 7, Thursday, October the 22nd. The Eagles will be at home versus the New York Giants, 8:20 p.m. So that'll be a Thursday night primetime game there against the New York Giants. Week 8, Sunday, November the 1st. The Eagles will be at home against the Dallas Cowboys. That right there will be Sunday night primetime football game there. As usual, we play the Cowboys on primetime Sunday night, so not surprising. Week 9 will be the bye week for the Eagles. Week 10, Sunday, November the 15th. The Eagles will be going to MetLife to take on the New York Giants, 1 p.m. on Fox. Week 11, Sunday, November the 22nd. The Eagles will be traveling to Cleveland to take on the Cleveland Browns, 1 p.m. on Fox. Week 12, Monday, November the 30th. The Eagles will be hosting the Seattle Seahawks, 8:15 p.m. So that is a Monday night football game there. Eagles versus the Seattle Seahawks at home. Week 13, Sunday, December the 6th. The Eagles will be going on the road to take on the Green Bay Packers, 4:25 p.m. on CBS. So later afternoon game there. Week 14, Sunday, December the 13th, the Eagles will be at home versus the New Orleans Saints. Later afternoon game, 4:25 p.m. on Fox. Week 15, Sunday, December the 20th, the Eagles will be traveling to the Phoenix area to take on the Arizona Cardinals, 4 or 5 p.m. on Fox. Later afternoon game, of course. Week 16, December the 27th, the Eagles will be traveling to Dallas to take on the Dallas Cowboys, 4:25 p.m. on Fox. Later afternoon game. And the final game of the Eagles, the final regular season game of the Eagles 2020 season, the Eagles will be at home Sunday, January the 3rd against the Washington Redskins. That is at 1 p.m. on Fox. So there you go right there, the Eagles 2020 schedule. So here's that. Go back over this again. Here's how it follows. Week 1 of the preseason at the Indianapolis Colts. Week 2 of the preseason at the Miami Dolphins. Week 3 of the preseason versus the New England Patriots. Week 4 of the preseason versus the New York Jets. Week 1 of the regular season at home. On the road against the Washington Redskins. Week 2 of the regular season at home versus the Los Angeles Rams. Week 3 of the regular season at home versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Week 4 of the regular season on the road against the 49ers. Week 5 of the regular season on the road versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Week 6 of the regular season at home versus the Baltimore Ravens. Week 7 of the regular season at home versus the New York Giants. Week 8 of the regular season at home versus the Dallas Cowboys. Week 9 is a bye week. Week 10, they will be on the road versus the New York Giants. Week 11, they will be on the road versus the Cleveland Browns. Week 12, they will be at home versus the Seattle Seahawks. Week 13, they will be on the road versus the Green Bay Packers. Week 14, they will be at home versus the New Orleans Saints. Week 15, they will be on the road versus the the Arizona Cardinals. Week 16, they will be on the road versus the Dallas Cowboys. And to close out the season, they'll be at home against the Washington Redskins. Now, that's the schedule. Here is the games that I predict the Eagles are going to win and the ones I predict they're going to lose. I'm going to do the regular season games here. Now, when it comes to the regular seasons, week 1 versus the Washington Redskins, I have the Eagles winning that game. So starting off the season 1-0. Week 2 versus the Rams, I have the Eagles winning that game, 2-0. Week 3 versus the Cincinnati Bengals, I got the Eagles winning that game. So the Eagles, by my prediction, they will start off 3-0. Now, week 4, going on the road against the 49ers, I have the Eagles getting their first loss of the season. So they'll be 3-1 at that point. Week 5 versus the Steelers, the Eagles get the win against the Steelers. So they'll be 4-1 at this point. Week 6, I have the Eagles losing to the Baltimore Ravens, so 4-2 at that point. Week 7, the Eagles will get a win against the New York Giants. So I have them winning. Yes, I have them winning that game. They'll be 5-2 at that point. Next game here, week 8, Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys. A win there, 6-2. They're going to the bye week with a 6-2 record. After the bye week, I have the Eagles week 10 beating the New York Giants, sweeping the New York Giants, so they'll be 7-2 after that. The next game here on week 11, the Eagles versus the Cleveland Browns. They will get the win against the Cleveland Browns. So yes, I have the Eagles winning that game against the Cleveland Browns there. Next game, the Eagles week 12 versus the Seattle Seahawks. The Eagles will lose that game. That'll be their third loss of the season. Week 13, Eagles at the Packers. I got the Eagles winning that game. Week 14, Eagles versus the Saints. I got the Eagles losing that game. Week 15, Eagles at the Cardinals. I got the Eagles beating the Cardinals. Week 16, Eagles at the Cowboys. I got the Eagles losing that game, which means that they were split with the Cowboys like they normally do. And the final game of the season, Eagles versus the Redskins, I got the Eagles win that game. So, I got the Eagles finishing the 2020 season with an 11-5 record, which is good enough to win the NFC East and, of course, make the playoffs. So, you know, the games that I have the Eagles losing, the 49ers, I just think right now that the 49ers are the better team than us right now. I just have to say it right now. I got the 49ers win that game. Ravens right now, after the season they had last year, I had to give the Ravens that game there. You know, the game against the Seahawks, Russell Wilson just owns us. I mean, I hate it. I hate having to admit that, but it is the truth. For whatever reason, we just cannot beat Russell Wilson. Hopefully that changes this year, but for right now, I had to give that game to the Seahawks. The week 14 game, I had them lose to the Saints. The Saints have just been another team that's been a thorn in our side. They've really been a thorn in our side lately. And the week 16 loss against the Cowboys, we just tend to split the Cowboys. So I gave the Cowboys that game. So yeah, I got the Eagles finishing the 2020 season with an 11-5 record, which is obviously good enough to win the NFC East and good enough to make the playoffs. If you guys disagree in my list, let me know why you guys disagree in the comment section. Give me your predictions. You know, give me your prediction. I enjoy reading your comments. I enjoy hearing what you guys have to say. So give me your prediction for the Eagles 2020 record. But once again, I go over this again. I got the Eagles winning week 1 against the Redskins. I got the Eagles winning week 2 against the Rams. I got the Eagles winning week 3 against the Bengals, losing week 4 against the 49ers, winning week 5 against the Steelers, losing week 6 against the Ravens, winning week 7 against the Giants, winning week 8 against the Dallas Cowboys, winning week 9's a bye week, winning week 10 against the New York Giants, winning week 11 versus the Cleveland Browns, losing week 12 versus the Seattle Seahawks, winning week 13 against the Green Bay Packers, losing week 14 against the New Orleans Saints, winning week 15 against the Arizona Cardinals, losing week 16 against the Dallas Cowboys, and closing out the season winning against the Washington Redskins. So yes, 11-5 record is my prediction for the Eagles 2020 season. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Give me your prediction in the comment section. But as always, Spunky Nights 91 coming at you with another video. Spunky Nights 91 is out of here. As always, go Birds. I'm out of here. Flag will fly. Peace.